Say this is Wolf Creek, we ain't going nowhere. 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 This is Wolf Creek, this is Wolf Creek, Wolf Creek. This is Wolf Creek, this is Wolf Creek, Wolf Creek. This is Wolf Creek, this is Wolf Creek, Wolf Creek. This is Wolf Creek, this is Wolf Creek, Wolf Creek. Yeah, what's good with it, people? It's your motherfucking scheme of dollar. And welcome to another episode of WPN Radio. It's another epic ass episode. We got another Network Spotlight interview series episode on deck. I'm just saying, y'all. It's like crazy. I can't believe the icon that we have on this episode right here. He's an icon. He's an artist. He's a CEO. He's a manager. He's so many different lanes. We're gonna go ahead and get into the song, one of his best singles in my mind, because that's the one that I feel like made me open my eyes to him when it came to just the knowledge of music. So without the further ado, let's go ahead and get into him. We're gonna go into one of his joints, the best ones, like I said, my opinion. It's called 90s Made Me. We put that in rotation so many times over here. Y'all know how I rock, y'all know how I sound. But we gotta play it and put it in rotation right now. And after we do that, we gonna go straight to his interview. So we can sit back and chill for a second, you dig? Let's go.
We didn't have a way, but we made a way. We didn't have a way, so we made a way. And it was go hard till your dying day. And that's coming from my 80s, baby. The 90s made me. I remember doing the bus stop, being the freshest young nigga with a high top. So you know, the young ladies for sure jock. Listen to my Walkman as my head bops. Back and forth to the golden era of hip hop. So entranced with the music, it's like the world done stopped. But it can't stop, won't stop. And in my lifetime, I had some hard knocks. Cause I'm from the era where it was bang rocks. Fuck cops and ball on them until your motherfucking heart stops. Remember how we used to play hopscotch? Now shorty's working that ass in the park. and it was go hard to your dying day. And that's coming from my 80s, baby. The 90s made me. I mean, what's the meaning? Is it just a stack green? Or is it about the experiences and good times we had? Sipping liquor and smoking, drove out the bag, doing the electric slide, pushing your pride to the side and hitting the dance floor all night and be like, that shit was lit, right? Cause at least when we die, we can say we lived our life. Like who would've knew that scrawny kid from Kentucky would be that one that blew and kept it the truest and had worldwide influence. Hey, yo, we didn't have a way, but we made a way, and it was go hard to your dying day. And that's coming from my 80s, baby. The 90s made me. Hey, we didn't have a way, but we made a way, and it was go hard to your dying day. And that's coming from my 80s, baby. The 90s made me. I remember staring at the TV screen, telling my moms one day that would be me. Rap skills took us all way to Myrtle Beach. Black Bike Week 2016. Now think, this dream all started with a little R&B. Sped up my melody, pit bandanas around my head, and thought I was Tupac in 93. Cause thug life would eventually be my reality. Camouflage pants and pull out gold teeth. No limit soldier like I was Master P. Coming from nothing, I couldn't wait to stone with cash money. Damn, I love when that song came on. Back that ass, I had them little hoes shaking a little something. No frontin'. We didn't have a way, but we made a way, and it was go hard to your dying day. And that's coming from my 80s, baby. The 90s made me. Hey, yo, we didn't have a way, but we made a way. Yeah.
How was it sounding?
What's going on, my dude?
Are we good? We live?
Oh yeah, we live right now. Hell yeah, we live.
That's right.
How you doing
Okay.
today, my nigga?
You know, I'm involved, man. I'm just staying involved, man. Staying alive, man. That's it.
For
That's
sure,
man.
for sure. Well, before we even continue on, I gotta let the world know this is Schemo Dollars. This is WPN Radio, the Wolf Den. We live. We into another Network Spotlight interview series. I got one of the day one members. Like, this artist has been working with WPN Radio, the Wolf Den, working with me, working with Wolf Creek Conglomerate since the very beginning of this all. So shout out to who we talking to right now. Let
It's
the
Kentucky.
world know who the fuck we talking to right now.
It's Kentucky, baby.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. KB Kentucky boy, man. Yeah, man. The one and only, man. We pioneered this shit. You hear me?
man, bro,
Yeah,
bro,
man.
bro. It's so good to hear from you. It's so good to talk to you because, like, on some real shit, you are one of the first. Like, we have a first. We consider the first artist that we were dealing with. We consider you guys the first wave because you was the first wave of artists that started dealing with us first. You and it's like out the gate, bro. You have always been on your business. You have always been on your music. You have always presented yourself in a very professional way. So it's shout out to you, brother. Without me even continuing anymore, I had to say that to you because I've been rocking with you. We've been doing this shit for 4 years, and you've been there for 4 years. So shout out to you, brother.
Absolutely, man. Hey, I love what y'all got going over there, man. You know, I love being involved. Like I said, I love staying involved, man. Love seeing the growth. You know what I'm saying? Love seeing all the artists that you brought in. Love seeing them blow up on the platform. You know, seeing that it's everything that you doing is tried and true. You feel me? So,
Man,
any artists out there listening, you know, you fuck with Schemo Dollars, he gonna bring you the dollars. You heard me?
man, much
Yeah,
love,
sir.
man, for sure, brother. So, like I say, man, we just gonna have a little sit down together. It's good to hear from you. The world knows now we live in our interview. This is the Network Spotlight for Kentucky Boy, and we just gonna kind of get to know you better as an artist and as also as a person, because I'm sure it's a lot of things that we know about you, but it's a lot of things we don't know about you. So we gonna kind of find out a little bit more about you today.
Absolutely.
Okay, okay. So with that being said, one more time, please tell the world who am I speaking to?
It's KB, man, Kentucky boy, the one and only, man, pioneer, man. You know,
Okay,
coming up.
for sure. So with your name being Kentucky boy, I would assume that that's where you from.
What you said?
I,
Yeah. What you said? Absolutely.
okay, shit. Well, what part of Kentucky, bro?
Man, I'm from Bardstown, man. It's like 30 minutes away from Louisville. So you're right down the street from Louisville, man.
For sure,
Yeah.
for sure. So I know you was back and forth from Louisville then.
Oh yeah, all day, man. We supposed to be having something out in Louisville, probably in November. The trap. We either gonna be doing the Trap Music Awards after, or the another Puff and Paint that we had out. We had one in January, so we might be bringing it back in November for the holiday season. You feel me?
Me and my family, we just took a trip to Myrtle Beach, and we actually on the way towards Myrtle Beach, we rode through Louisville. So
That's right.
Yeah. So as we was riding through there, I was talking to some of my family. I told them, man, y'all know this where Muhammad Ali from. This where Louisville Sluggers from. This where St. Louis Cardinals and shit like that. You did?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Like Louisville has a much history, much history, and then also what's going on from what I'm seeing musically, Kentucky is jumping hard now too.
Yeah, man. The wave, and it's all, contributed to, the whole Midwest, is because of the wave. Chicago, you got Detroit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The whole Midwest movement helped, Kentucky really get there, with EST. And Jack Harlow coming together, man. They represent Louisville really well.
Yeah,
sure. Yo Gotti putting them in the game,
Yeah, for sure. For sure, bro. Well, okay, with that being said, what image do you want to convey to the world as you being Kentucky boy?
Okay, well, I just want to be seen as a hustler, man, an innovator, what I'm saying, an inventor. You know what I'm saying? Being on the cutting edge, man, like futuristic when it comes to the music, when it comes to, new ways to get your music out there as far as, podcasts, YouTube automation. Like, it's all kind of different things I want to do. So, I would say, just futuristic, man, being a futuristic type businessman, want to invest in a lot of different avenues as far as how to make money, so
right, for sure.
That's really what I'm on, movies, my own platform, trying to get my own platform out there as far as TV goes. So it's so many different things that I want to do, but we only here for a short period of time, so
man,
we got to stick on it, we got to stick to it. So
you absolutely correct with that. How long have you been doing it? How long you been doing what you doing?
I say I've been doing it probably like majorly, as far as city to city, probably the last 10 years. But I started rapping back in like 03. Yeah, 02, 03 is when I first started, really getting in the studio and putting songs together.
Right.
So yeah. Dang near 20 years, I would say, just having that passion for music. It's been forever, but yeah, 20 years though.
Okay. Before I even continue, I go in and out because it's all about representing you. What can you give the world your platforms? Where can we find Kentucky Boy at?
Well, I just got put on a spotlight on the newest streaming platform that we brought out with my boys out of North Carolina. And that's Tef Illuminati, and it's the Real Demand TV. You can go download it, for Roku and Fire Stick and Apple for the phone and et cetera, et cetera.
Right.
But yeah, that's where you can find my newest video out, and that's Pitting On for My Kin that I shot out in Las Vegas.
Okay, for sure.
So I've been trying to connect with everybody from the South to the West to the Midwest. So everybody know my name, man. Everybody know how I'm coming. You feel me?
For sure. Okay, well, let's get into finding a little bit more about you. Let's get into you as an artist, as a person.
Yes, sir.
So we're gonna get into a couple questions. Like, first question I would ask you is, how does your creative process start?
Wow, good question. Good question. You know, when it comes to music, I usually start with the beat. You know, usually find me a beat, and either I have verses already wrote, 'cause I always have verses for days. I got books and books of verses, so it's either
Mm-hmm.
I go that way, or if I'm rapping with somebody, I like to come in fresh. I like to hear their 16 on it, and then I put my 16.
Mm-hmm.
And then as far as being with around people, I like to record me and the engineer. You know what I'm saying? Just me and
Oh,
the engineer.
wow, wow, wow. I'm sorry to cut you off, but look, peep this out. My next question to you was gonna be, do you like a lot of people in the studio, or do you like to be just you and the
No, man.
engineer?
Me and the engineer, man, because I have so many ideas, man, and when I'm in there with the producer or the engineer, I just like to bounce back and forth with him off of ideas. It might not even be about music. It might be my next $1 million idea that we can be
Yeah.
talking about, and I might want to bring him in. I try to be all business when it comes to making the music, because you can get really complacent. You can get in the studio, be here for 2 hours and not get nothing done. And be like,
Yeah.
dang,
Yeah.
what happened? So yeah, I really like to really get to it, man, and not play around, so we can get it done. Play it back and be like, okay, we got enough time. Let's knock out another one. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I like to work fast, get in there, get it done, make quality music.
For sure.
For,
For
for my
sure.
for my fan base.
Okay. Okay. So I know this kind of hard based off of what you just said. You said you got notebooks of music, but I kind of want you to think about this. Like, out of all of the songs that you've recorded, which one do you feel you put your most into?
Good one. I was just talking to my homie about that the other day, and I would have to say, 90s made me, just because it was, I guess like
Yeah, nigga, that's that shit.
yeah, yes, sir.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey, that's that
yeah,
shit. Hey,
yes, sir.
I'm all right. Okay, so like, I'm gonna go back. I was like I just told you, I went to Myrtle Beach. So we took the road trip. When I took the road trip, how I do when I'm listening to music, I'm gonna be honest. I don't necessarily listen to like regular radio. I listen to like all of the artists that submits music to us. I just put them. I just put y'all on shuffle, and you guys end up being my radio. So for some reason, 90s made me that motherfucker like that bitch kept shuffling. It shuffled like damn near 4 or 5 times on the road trip. Real talk, nigga.
Hey, that was a sign. That was a sign. That was like, that's my
Man,
dog. I remember we got an interview coming up here soon. That's
man. Cause like I say, I put it on shuffle, so it kind of it controls itself. I
right.
mean, 90s made me hit me, bro. Like, cause we driving this motherfucking trip like 14 plus hours anyway. Cause we came
Absolutely.
from the shy, so we got the chance. I got a chance to hear a whole lot of music. Man, 90s made me was part of my road trip. Dead ass. So, dead ass. Oh.
Over messing with kids, man. They over messing with me, man. They don't want to let me live, man. They bad, man. My babies, they so well. That's what I do. Most of the times, if I'm off work, I'm with the chidlings.
In that order. In that order. You gotta
driving
pay.
me crazy. It
Hey.
drives me crazy, but I gotta love it,
Man,
because I
you
drove my
got
parents
to.
crazy too.
You got to, because and then another thing how it is, like, okay, because I got 2 boys, and I anytime I would be in the studio, if it was a good environment studio day, I would have them in the studio with me. So with that being said, they kind of grew up around music, so now it's to the point they're able to see or know good music if it's in front of them. You dig?
Right.
And I just look at it like I would rather them be around positive than to be around negative.
Yeah, for sure, because that's easy. That's an easy slip.
Yep.
To be with the negative, and it's easier to be negative than positive anyway, because it's more popular nowadays.
Yes.
To be on some hateful stuff,
Yes.
than to show gratitude and show love, man.
Yes.
It's really backwards, but
It's really backwards. Okay, so with that being said, I'm about to kind of throw a curveball your way. Would you rather be feared or would you rather be loved?
I would rather be loved for sure, man. I'd rather be loved, man. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to be feared, but you know, some people, you know, take fear and they be like, nah, he gotta go. He gotta go.
Mm-hmm.
we don't want nothing to do with him. But if they love you, you know what I'm saying, they gonna bring you in. They gonna have a moderation for you, you know. They gonna make sure that they tell everybody else about you.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it just keeps spreading. The love just keeps spreading, man. And that's how I got to where I've gotten today is just, you know, showing love, man. I've been all around the country by myself.
Man.
And as long as I'm showing love, I'm good. You know, stick to myself.
Man.
Mind my damn business.
Yeah, man, bro.
and make sure that I show love in whoever's town that I'm in, man.
Man.
That's,
man.
You know.
Okay, yeah, see, man, your energy, bro, like, always have been positive, and your energy has always just came off as being a stand-up guy. Man, I'm like I say, this is our first time kind of talking with each other. We've always been building with each other, but it's been through the net.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't never really got a chance to just sit down like how we doing now. I'm hearing your voice. I'm hearing the positivity. I'm hearing what you're saying, and in this sense, pretty much this is who I've been knowing for 4 years. Like this guy right here, straight up and down.
Yeah, that's who it is, man. That's who. Because like I said, I ain't never really tried to be no macho man that gotta, you know, put on an act for people. Nah, my only act is me. I'm just acting myself. You feel me? That's the only thing I can be.
Hey, you might. Hey, like sometimes we be coming up with sayings, and we be like, man, you might should put that on a T-shirt. You might should put that one on a T-shirt. On the real, straight up and down. So okay, did you smile today?
Oh yeah, man. That's every day. That's every day for sure, man. For sure. And I like to make other people smile. That makes me feel like I'm at least looked at as, you know, somebody they can come to when they feeling down, and I can be like, man, he gonna make me laugh. He gonna make me feel good, because I know he don't want none of that, you know, crybaby mopey shit around him. You feel me? That's just not me, man. I just, you know, I try to stay up. You feel me? A lot of people see they glass is half full. I see mine. You know what I'm saying? It's half full.
It's half full.
Empty.
Yeah. See, I know where you're going with it.
Feel me?
I just had look, real talk. I just had a conversation with this guy a couple days ago, and I had this lemonade bottle, and he walked up to me, and for some reason I literally, because like a lot of times I think about different things, and depending on who you are, I hit you with some of my thoughts. So he's a person that I respected, and I felt like I could share some of my thoughts with him. So when he walked up, I had this bottle of lemonade, and it was half full to me.
Right. That's right.
It was half full to me. So for some reason, when he came up to me, I said, man, bro, you see this bottle? He's like, yeah. I was like, man, is it half full or is it half empty? And he was like, man, it's half empty. I was like, man,
it's almost gone, right?
I said, well, I'm gonna look at it like, I tell you, I said, man, bro, to me it's half full. And he was like, man, why you say that? I was like, I don't look at it, because I try to look at everything in a positive. So instead of it being half empty, shit, this bottle is half full. Real talk. Right. That's what I told him. Cause then I flipped it on him, and I was like, it just so happened to be some lemonades, it just so happened to be that. So I flipped it on him. I was like, because I'm also this type of person. I say, man, bro, if I got lemons, I'm going to turn that shit into lemonade.
Lemonade, right.
Real talk.
Yeah, man.
Meaning, basically, at the end of the day, we going to try to find some type of positive out of all of this bullshit we going through.
Right, out of all of it, no matter if it's negative or good, man. We
gotta find some positive in it. So if a motherfucker give you some lemons, nigga, turn that shit into lemonade.
Lemonade, absolutely, man, absolutely, bro. And that's how a lot of people need to look at life, man. But some people don't get it until, you know, it's too late. You know what I'm saying? It's too late, and that's another thing. You know, my cousin, he just passed away, man, like 2 days ago, man.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You know what I'm saying? So
we send our condolences to you and your family. We're sorry to hear that.
Thank you, my man. Appreciate it, but like you said, like people don't take things seriously or don't look at their life or they taking it for granted. They mad about such and such, but don't know. Hey, once it's over,
it's over.
You ain't gonna get to go back and be like, oh, I need to do it. It's over.
You can't do that
man.
one.
You can't do that.
You can't
it's
do
over.
it.
It's go forward. That second that pass is over, man.
All right. See, I was about to kind of go even deeper into what you just said, but let me go back to Kentucky boy, because I told you, the interviews end up being conversations.
Conversations, right?
I told you that I was about to go into a whole nother realm. No, we got to go back to Kentucky boy, because goddamn, we talking about life shit. So like. Yeah, me and you end up talking for a minute, and they'll forget what they here for. Once again, but that's the way. But that's what I was meaning to you. Like, man, it's organic. It's not an interview. It's not. To be honest, it's kind of not scripted. To be honest with you, we just throw something in there, and then it's like me and you is the fire. And they just threw a log in, and we just kept that log burning.
All going right
with whatever topic it is. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can chime in, right? And then I feel like I've been like it my whole life. I can chime in on anything,
man.
You know what I'm
and yeah, and that's what I'm like. I can't really. I feel like okay. I'm very transparent, and Wolf Creek Conglomerate is very transparent, meaning that we let everything know. We don't hide anything. So. I'm gonna be honest. You were the first artist that said before we had the interview. You were the first artist that said, "What are some of the questions you gonna ask?"
Wow.
Yes, sir. I'm dead honest.
Wow.
I'm dead honest, bro. We have did interviews with like rock artists, poets, like many different people from all around, and you was the first one to be like, well, hit me with some of the questions you go ask.
Right.
now, I'm not even saying that like it's something wrong with it, but I'm just saying once you said that, I was like, wow, he was the first one to say that. So I kind of didn't know how to answer the question because it's so organic. It's not scripted. It's not
right.
Like I can't be like, I couldn't send you a format. I couldn't send you question one, question two, question
right.
three. It was right. It was kind of hard. I can't do that because that's not how the interviews is set up. It's like we literally be sitting here talking with each other. So
right.
That's why I
and the only reason I said it is because I already knew that. I already knew that you don't really, you know what I'm saying, you don't really, you know what I'm saying, your personality is, you know, like you said, to talk to people and to ask them a question. Why are you talking to them at the same time? It ain't, like you said, really scripted. And the reason I asked was because I know that you don't really even do it. And I was just like, let me see. I can start brainstorming while we waiting, though, on stuff that I can, you know, just chime in on. You feel me? That's it. That's the only reason I asked. It's like,
because I never wanted you to feel like we was going to get on here and get on some damn TMZ shit.
Yeah, right.
Or some dumb shit, like
right.
No, hell no. It's about positivity. It's about good energy. It's about networking with each other, and it's about artists, and it's about music. Like, and music has no colors, no ages. It ain't got none of that. So you know what I'm saying? I never wanted you to feel like we was gonna get on here and start asking you a whole lot of dumb shit. Hell no. Hell no.
I already know it. I already know. I mean, that's why I've been down with you from day one. But I know that the guy on the radio and the guy in real, that's the same person. So
the same, bro. I'm the same dude.
In the same way, I'm the same. I'm the same. The artist, the business, whatever. I'm still the same dude.
And that's what's making me feel even better about us talking. And that's why I keep saying, like, damn, nigga, for 4 years, you the same. To me, goddamn, nigga, you the same motherfucker you been since day one. Like, I feel like me and you have been knowing and talking to each other for so long just off of the energy that you present to me, bro. So I fuck with you. I rock with you hard.
Yeah, because your platform is blown up in front of my eyes. You know, said from being day one, man, that's a beautiful thing. And it shows me like, okay, if I wanted to really get down in this is what I got to do. This is how you got to present it. This is how it's got to be ran. You feel me?
Yes,
Because I
sir.
remember when I first started with you, I was like, man, I want to do a pod. I want to do the same. He was like, man, here's how you do it. And that was crazy too. You was like, yeah, I want you to do that too, because I want you to be a part of this. And then that was when, you started adding everybody in. I'm like, wow, he's really about what he says he's about, man. And then you say, like you said, you got the conglomerate, you got a whole, you feel me, a whole network of podcasts, of radio stations, you know what I'm saying?
That is the reason.
Artists.
Like, real talk, that's the reason why the name of the brand is called Wolf Creek Conglomerate. Because a conglomerate is a group of people coming together with the same goal in mind. And goddamn, if that don't matter, that does not matter where you are. If we all coming together with the same goal in mind, and it's a group of us, we got it.
Yeah,
we got this shit. We got it.
Yeah, we gonna win, bro.
We got it. Hence, we are a conglomerate. So it's like, the way I've always made this be, it's something that or something that you can do, or something that you can provide that nobody else around us can. But just because you put your part in it, that's the reason why that piece came together.
Right. Yes, this is the reason why you was involved. Right. And that's why I say I'm just trying to stay involved, man. If it ain't nothing but, sharing, posting, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
Liking, commenting, you know what I'm saying? Make sure that I'm telling everybody about it from here to Louisville to Indiana.
Because all of that, I'm gonna be honest, all of that is seen and all of that is recognized and all of that is truly appreciated. Every time we see you support, every time we see you throw something out there, we can do nothing but just say, look at Kentucky boy, being who he is and forever supporting whatever we do. So whenever he doing something he doing, how can we not support him? Long story short, how can we not?
Right, go both ways. Yeah, go both ways.
How can we not? So it's like, if it's anything you got going on, how can we not support that shit? Like,
right.
That's what it's about, and that's what that is why we call what we're doing now, this interview, this series is called Network Spotlight.
Yeah, man.
Network Spotlight.
He said it's in the title.
Like, Network Spotlight. Like, we literally got the motherfucking spotlight on Kentucky boy to network him and anything and everything he's motherfucking doing, because all it's gonna do is help everybody around it. Fuck it.
Yeah, man.
Man. So like, okay, tell me this then. Who made you realize you could be an artist?
Let me see. It's a lot of people, but I would say the person in the last probably 8-9 years that came along would be my manager, and that's Ty Stick. He's out of Atlanta. He used to live in Kentucky, but he moved out of Atlanta probably about 15, 20 years ago. I don't know. But he came back. He was probably here for about a year or two, and me and him got really close. We did some records, and it was like 2011, 2012, and he was like, man, a new wave's coming, man. You need to get ahead of it. And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, man, the streaming era's coming, man. They ain't gonna be buying no records no more. They ain't gonna be buying your CDs no more. I'm like, man, yeah, right, man. I ain't worried about that. And then it did come, and he was like, I told you, and then was like, I'm on board. And that's when he really pushed me as an artist to do it professionally, get your ass cap, your BMI, your sound exchange.
He got you on your business.
Yeah, your CSAC. I'm like, man, I need to have all these. Like, yeah, you need to have all of this if you want to get paid.
Look, I'm sorry to cut you off, but look, I said okay, when we started getting artists when artists started submitting to us, a lot of artists started submitting to us. I'm gonna tell you one of the things that made us you jumped out because you was doing that tour. And you had that artwork. Not artwork, but you had that promo work and that black and white where you was sitting on a porch, and then you had your tour dates going around it.
Yep.
Like, okay, so now you sent that to us. You sent all of your other album artwork. So we sitting back and we like, this guy over here, he moving y'all. You to the point of what your manager said, because that's another thing with me and with my brand and with WPN Radio, the Wolf Den, we try to fuck with artists before they blow up.
Absolutely.
Real talk. We try to support artists. We try to link up with artists before they get to that point that we gotta call publicists and shit like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
All that bullshit, right?
All that bullshit. I'm gonna be honest. We fuck with you all way before you get to that shit on that Hollywood shit. When you started sending your shit, we like, this nigga is A-list already. Y'all better fuck with him, because you know what I'm saying. Everything we seen, your resume is strong, my dude. So because the promo and everything you started sending, we like, if he rocking with us, and at the level he at right now, y'all better fucking support him before he get too big and he stops supporting us.
Yeah.
Cause your whole presentation was beautiful. One of the statements and one of the reasons why we are doing what we're doing for underground artists, but we are presenting underground artists in a professional manner.
Absolutely.
You are that mission statement. You are that. You are
Absolutely.
that. Your presentation is so professional. You top shelf. They can't fuck with you. So much love to you. And that's what made us. That's what made us have to step back. Cause like a lot of times, there's a lot of artists that we be dealing with. But
and they be so beginner. They be so on that beginner level. It's hard to even get them.
Yes.
It's hard to even get them to get started. Like, dang, boy, you ever go get started?
Yes.
Yeah.
You complete. Ain't shit to do but present you to the world. Let's go.
Yeah, that's it, man. That's why. And see, what happened is I done had like so many opportunities to really, break out, but sometimes you be in your own way. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it don't even be your fault either. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Not to make any excuses, but some things happen that not in your control. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you might have a kid or two. You know what I'm saying?
In that order, for sure.
So it ain't the same as 10 years ago when I was, like you said, when you first met me, like 2016, 17, 18. I was really on the wave. You know what I'm saying? I was going crazy, and then had my little setbacks, but we here now, and that's the only thing that counts. We here now, and I know that I was at the pinnacle, so I might as well just go on and push it over the edge, and keep on building these brands. That's really what we into, building brands. Like you said, that's your mission statement, building brands, and that's what I always try to do. And make sure I build brand after brand, and then we on like probably the third different thing that we can go to as far as like the avenue.
For real.
So For real.
Okay. Getting back to your music as you as an artist, if you could get any artist to do a collab with, what artist would that be?
Right now?
Yeah.
I would say, man, hey, Salute, man. He going crazy, man. He got the energy, man. You know what I'm saying? That's probably who I would, want to, as of right now, you know what I'm saying? Because I remember when I jumped out in like 2015 or 16 and Lil Baby, he just hit the scene. And I was like, man, he had that same kind of energy. You know what I'm saying? They on the ground, they running. They ain't stopping until they get into where they want to go. And that's what I need, man. That's what I want. That's how I've been feeling. Feel like I've been on the run with this music shit. So anybody that brings that type of energy to me, that's who I really want to get down with, man.
Okay. I want you to fill in the blank for me. I'm gonna hit you with a statement, but I want you to fill in the blank. Good music is inspirational. Okay. Yeah. Good music is inspirational for sure. You definitely right too with that.
That's Nipsey. That's Nipsey. That's Nipsey. That's Jay.
Yeah.
That's, you feel me? That's those. It's Gotti. That's that's those guys who just make you. That's Jeezy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That thug motivation. You feel me? You feel me? Yeah, man.
Yeah. Okay, so like, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna transition you into one of our interview segments. This segment is called Off the Top of the Dome. So basically what I do is I just say a name, and you just tell the world what's your first thought that you think of when I say this name. There is no right or wrong. We uncensored. So don't worry about you nothing at all. But I'm gonna just throw a name out there to you, and you tell us off the top of your dome what the first thing you think of.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna kick it off kind of light. At first. First one, Biggie.
Smalls.
Yeah. Okay. Barack Obama.
President.
The Beatles.
Legendary.
Young Thug.
Free Young Thug and YSL.
Yeah. Like I say, there is no right or wrong. It's whatever you think of. You see how I'm saying? You see how we pop? Okay. Donald Trump.
Oh, man.
Give it to me. You taking too long. See? 5-second limit. You was terrorist is on the top of your dome. Whatever the first thing you say, nigga, it don't matter. It don't matter. Shit, all right, man. Kanye West.
Unpredictable.
I like that. That is true. I guess that is exactly, because he been wilding out lately. So
yeah, man.
I like what you just said. Yeah, that is perfect, because that is exactly what's been going on with him. He's been definitely unpredictable. So shout out. Yeah, you fucked me up with that one. That's the good shit. All right, so like I'm gonna fuck your head up, because like you never know what we gonna say. So like I'm gonna say Samsung.
One of the best phones, you know.
Oh, wait. See? You know? Okay. Ozzy Osbourne.
The bird. All I'm thinking about is the bird, man. That he took the bite, that he bit the head off of.
Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Motherfuckers forget about that shit.
Right. They forget about that shit.
Hey, a lot of the younger generation hip hop heads, cause see, all right, the reason why we hit you with, now we already know you, because of what you just said, and because of what you just said, nigga, that let me know you don't just listen to just hip hop.
Right. Oh no, not at all. I love all music. Yeah.
And that's why I threw that one at you, because because of what you just said, that let me know, he ain't got nothing to do with hip hop. Which means your ears have heard some of his music. Mm-hmm. Which means if you was able to even see that means you seen visually his music while he was performing it. Whether it was on video, whether it was live, that part of it don't matter. But the point of it is we also I have a saying. That saying goes, #no Gen Ross. That's why we play all type of music on WPN Radio, the Wolf Den. It ain't just hip hop, because music, once again, has no boundaries. And like I was having to sit down with this other producer, and when we was having, shout out to DJ Green Hornet, when we was having his interview, we ended up start talking about sampling. And I was telling him, like, back in the days when we was sampling music, we would sample music from places that we knew the hood didn't know the music came from. So when we hit the hood on that hip hop shit, we was had that sample, and they wouldn't even know it was a fucking Ozzy Osbourne sample. They wouldn't know it was a fucking Beatles sample. But all they knew that the shit was sounded good. So we would sample the little 4 bars or whatever, and then make that shit totally into our shit on some hip hop shit. And then once they found out after it was done, they'd be like, damn, that's where y'all got that shit from? But we had started getting to the point where we were started literally looking outside of hip hop for our samples just to get a different type of sound. You know, you dig what I'm saying? So with that being said, we end up listening to different genres of music, and because music is music, some of that shit sounded good.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Some of that shit sounded good. So you started listening to Ozzy. Okay, because like another one that, all right, fuck it then, we doing Off the Top of the Dome, and you have just showed me that you very well rounded. All right, I'm gonna hit you with this one then. Elvis. What's off the top of your dome? What you think of with Elvis?
You already know, the king.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
They call him the king, but you know who the real king is, though, man.
Who?
You know,
who the real king?
BB King got that.
Oh, yeah. Let's tell the world.
The real king, man. Memphis, man. BB King, man.
Yeah. Okay.
And BB said Elvis stole everything. Anyway.
See. Okay. Well, fuck. I'm about to jump dead back in. Aretha Franklin.
Respect. Yeah, that's it. Respect.
Oh, Prince.
You know, Purple Rain, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the most mysterious artist who had all the girls, man. That's why I love Prince,
In
man.
that order.
I love Prince, man.
In that order. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and transition you again then into the next segment, so we can find out a little bit more about Kentucky Boy. I always ask this question in the kind of like in the middle of our interviews. Are you as an interviewer being interviewed? Are you enjoying this interview?
Oh yeah, man. It's been fun, man. It's been a fun experience, man. And it's helping me get back into the groove. You know what I mean? Because my first interview I've done in months. You know, my last one was with Louisville Got Next. Shout out to them.
Yeah. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, I'm enjoying myself. I'm losing track of time. I
know we don't win over time, right?
No, brother.
You said it though. It don't matter if we go over or not.
Yeah. No, see, listen to me, brother. There is no such thing as overtime. I'm gonna be dead ass honest with you. We ain't gonna touch this, but we got 2 hours. If you
wow,
nigga, stop playing. I got this shit set. We got this shit locked in for 2 hours if we have to.
Okay.
We ain't on. Okay. So I'm gonna be honest again. I ain't never touched 2 hours yet with no episode.
Wow.
But understand, we got 2 hours.
Okay.
So time is not something we don't even got to think about.
Yeah, right. Don't even worry about the time. We good.
It's organic. We end when we ready to end. We end when the show ends.
Right. Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Yes, hell yeah, bro. So okay. Once again, you told me. Well, no, you didn't tell me. But fuck it. How would you describe your music?
I would just describe it as style. That's why I would call it styles, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I got a style for any kind of genre, any kind of beat, any kind of any kind of lane. You feel me? So I can go from southern hip hop all the way to up north hip hop. I can go from doing a radio pop type music to hardcore trap music. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I can hit all them genres, man. Just because I ain't trying to be gangster. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be a businessman when it comes to this. So, like you said, all different genres of music. You know, I'm all about the people behind the music. You know what I mean? Yeah. How can these people put me in a better light? Okay, they mess with Justin Bieber. Okay, I might need his stylist. I might need his publicist. You feel me? So that's what it's all about for me, man. It ain't, and it's an open book for me. You know, however it is how it is, man. But
okay,
I'm willing to try anything.
All right, then. So Kentucky Boy, Why should we listen to you? Why should we listen to your music? As a listener, as a fan, as a promoter, as a manager, why should we listen to Kentucky Boy? Because there's a lot of people out here making music. Why should we listen to you?
Flavor, man. You feel me? I got flavor, man. That's what I'm saying. I got 32 flavors, man. Like Master P, man, Ice Cream Man, dog. You know, Baskin Robbins, bro.
Yeah,
32 flavors, man. I can, like I said, I can give you whatever you want, man. I can give you 16 bars of fire. I can give you, 16 bars of finesse. You feel me? It's however you want it, and I'm the same on beat as off beat. You feel me? I'm just me. All I can be is me, and I feel like I can do me the better than anybody else can do me. So you feel me?
Okay.
I can bring to you and try to relate. Try to make sure I relate.
Yeah. All right. So I told you we was gonna transition to another segment. We're gonna go ahead and transition into that segment right now. That segment is called "What's Your Favorite?" So this is a segment where once again we getting to know Kentucky Boy as an artist better, as a human being better, and we're finding out things that we didn't know about him or you. So we also now want to know what's some of your favorites. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
All right. So now that could mean a lot of different things. So the first thing I would say to you is, what is your favorite fruit?
My favorite fruit?
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I say grapes. Yeah, grapes.
Yeah. Okay. Who is your favorite athlete?
Of all time?
Yep. Your favorite. Kentucky
MJ,
Boy
man.
favorite.
MJ, man. I gotta say the Chi-Town legend, man. MJ, man.
Kentucky Boy motherfucking favorite athlete is MJ. The airness. I feel you, my nigga. You already know I feel you. Chi-Town in the building.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is your favorite era of hip hop? Meaning 80s, 90s, 2000s. What is your favorite era of hip hop?
I say that early 90s, man. Early 90s to mid 90s, man.
Okay.
The late 90s, the whole 90s, the whole golden era.
So
man,
so your favorite era of hip hop is the 90s.
Yes, sir. No doubt about it.
Hey, that's your favorite so much. You got a song called what?
90s maybe.
Hey, you see how shit just linked together?
Yes, sir.
And it's crazy because it caught me when you said it. Like, that's what I mean by organic. Your ass got a song called 90s Made Me. I just asked you what's your favorite era of hip hop, and you say the 90s, goddammit.
Mm-hmm.
In that order. In that motherfucking order.
What I grew up on.
Yeah. Okay. What's your favorite brand of shoe?
Dang. That's a good one too.
Nike, Reebok.
Yeah, I had to say Nike, man. Well, I mean, I love Jordan though, but I had to say Nike just because Air Forces.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The Cortez.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Air Max. And it just keeps going on, on and on and on.
Right, for sure.
The Avachis.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm a Kicks aficionado. Me and my oldest son, we be going back and forth with each other. He trying to beat me, but like, bro, I got a room in my crib. It's just Kicks. It's just Kicks.
Ooh,
I ain't even gonna lie. But see, the thing about it has became a point now. It ain't even just me. Like, my wife be buying them joints for me on fucking Christmas. And then, like, my oldest son be telling her, you need to get these for him. Because, so now it ain't even just me. But me and him be going back and forth with it. To the point when I'm thinking about start having a resale business on that shit.
Yeah. If you got that many, I would start reselling. That's big business.
Man, and see, that's another thing he put me on because he had some Drake OVO 3s, and he sold them bitches on StockX, and he showed me what he got for them. he kind of opened my eyes to that shit a little bit
Right,
more.
it's a whole new lane out there, huh? It's a whole new world, as they say.
So, and like I say, I got a room full of kicks, cause like I feel like you will never have too many shoes. You'll never have.
No, you can never have too many shoes.
You know what I'm saying?
Never.
I feel like you'll never have too many hats. I love hats too, so
Right.
you will never have too many hats. But then I love cologne. You will never have too much cologne.
Right.
certain little things,
Right.
certain little things, I'll be like, you'll never have too much of. So I just keep
you
buying
can't.
that shit. So
Yeah.
and it came to the point now where it's like, damn, I look around and be like, shit, nigga, you got.
I might have enough.
Yeah.
I might have enough.
Yeah.
I might do have enough. Oh, it looks like everything's full. The whole room's damn near full.
Yeah. Like, so
Wow.
slow down a little bit. So I am kind of slowing down now. I am kind of slowing down. Kind of slowing down now. You know what I'm saying? But okay. I'm talking to Kentucky, boy. Obviously, your hometown is very through you. It's in you. Has your hometown shaped who you are as an artist?
Absolutely, man. I would say, my family, we grew up, majority single parent households in my family, but it's a large group of us, a really large family. And, my town, we all connected in our town, but it's just small town. So it's,
sometimes that's good though.
Yeah, sometimes it's good, but my dreams are so big that it's like
you bigger than the town.
Yeah. My dreams is it's way bigger than it's out of this world. I don't even think it's this town. I think it's this whole world. I have the possibility to change the world, and that's what I just want to leave my legacy for my kids and my family. Like when I leave this earth, man, my footprints was left. You feel me?
Yeah. For sure, brother. Okay. If Kentucky boy had one wish, what would that one wish be?
Man, it would be something that I already did that I didn't capitalize on.
Ooh,
that's the only one thing I wish I could have back in my life, and that was the human drones, man. Coming up with that idea about the human drones, that they flying around out there in Dubai on. I think they the first people that bought the human drones, man. And I never did invest in it, man. $10,000 investment with Invent Help. Never did submit it, and that was my footprint that I was gonna leave on the earth. And I think about it all the time. Like, man, I could have been in the $1 billion business, man. Could have started it, but don't dwell on it. But like you said, if I have one wish, that was one that I would like to get back. And then, any other,
Tell me something that you want to do before you die.
Something I want to do before I die. Probably go bungee jumping, man. It might kill me though. It might.
Yeah.
I might not make it back, man. Once I jump off that cliff or out of that plane, I might not make it. But
right.
At least you can say he did that. He wasn't scared to do it.
For sure. I'm kind of feeling like, okay, so like me and you, we've been talking, and honestly speaking, do it seem like I'm looking at the timer? It says we've been talking to each other for 51 minutes and 45 seconds. Do it seem like that to you?
Nah, man. It's like you said. It's just flowing. It's just flowing, bro.
Yeah. I'm kind of feeling like maybe, because like another thing about it is we never oversaturate the artist or the listener. I'm sorry, we never oversaturate the listeners with the artist. Meaning that we don't want to give them too much of you. We always will come back because it's a whole lot of more that we can find out and know and talk to you about. But for some reason, I'm feeling like maybe they kind of know a little bit. We might not even need to continue no more at this moment.
Yes, sir. That sounds good to me.
So like, tell the world what's in the future for Kentucky Boy.
Well, the future is, for supposed to be dropping a new single. It's last quarter. It's called Big Dog with my homie Buzz from my hometown YT The Truth. And hopefully dropping it on the Wolf Creek conglomerate, you know what I'm saying? Platform, you feel me? To get that push, you feel me? And like I said, all the other things that I got coming up, you know, I got the Trap Music Awards hopefully coming up in November. We can get it together.
When you
hopefully
if that whenever that jump off, let us know so we can go ahead and promote that and send that out to everybody.
Yes, I would like for you to come out, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be involved.
Yeah,
so, you know, we right down the street from the shop.
Yeah, keep me in tune so I can go ahead and pass that around too. And then shit, if I need to make a visit, then I'll do that as well for sure.
Okay, but yeah, and as far as, you know, everything else, just trying to keep filling in the gaps, man. Like I said, try to get my podcast going, try to get my clothing line back popping. You know, just try to keep on continuing what we're doing. Like you said, try to be as professional as possible when it comes to handling people in the business. Because I mean, I've seen that's been most detriment to me is, you know, the way I handle people. So.
Yeah,
and like you said, that networking, that's the most important thing. So just keep networking and building, and you know, the Real Demand TV, hopefully being in a movie. I think I'm supposed to be Realityville.
And see, that's another thing. Like, and that's why I was saying we could really be talking for a while, because I didn't even talk to you about that movie thing that you had jumping off, and you had sent me some little paperwork, or not paperwork, but you sent me some little shout outs like, man, what you think you can do on that movie thing that you had jumping off.
Yeah, I remember.
So we ain't even talk about that. So I only say that to say you on film as well right now, and you've been on film too. So yeah, so we could talk about that, but we will talk about that, but you on film as well.
Yes, sir. Trying to, like I said, like they say, 7 streams, man.
Yeah.
7 streams of revenue, man. That's what I'm trying to get to, man. And you know, whether it's music, movies, innovations, inventions, like I say, networking, touring, merchandise, podcasts.
Yeah.
You know, and I started my lawn care service in my hometown this year with my son. So, you know, it's like whatever that I have to do to make sure that I'm making, you know, that $300 to $500 a day to make sure we building this, you know, we can build in comfort. We ain't got to worry about money being a distraction. We ain't got to worry about our time, you know what I'm saying, time is always a distraction. It's all about how you schedule your time and stuff.
Yeah.
Make sure our time is good and scheduled.
Yeah.
And man, just keep building and staying focused on the goal.
Yeah.
Sticking to the damn script like my dog Ski-Mo Dollars in the conglomerate stuck to the script, man. I'm proud of y'all, man. Salute, man.
Man.
Feel me?
Brother.
Keep going up, adding artists, adding genres. Feel me? Not being biased to nobody.
No, brother.
That's beautiful, bro. That's beautiful.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you.
You can't lose. You can't lose with that formula.
Man, it's been very, very nice talking to you. It's been very nice having a conversation with you. This is a conversation that's been very overdue. This is not our first. I'm sorry, this is our first, but this is not our last conversation. This is only the beginning. And it's a lot of more things to come behind the scenes. And it's much love to you, my brother. So, man, tell them, who am I speaking to?
It's Kentucky. It's Kentucky boy, man. KB Kentucky boy, man. On all platforms, man. Fuck with me.
I was just about to say, where can they find Kentucky boy? Let them know. Give them any place.
Man, just put the KBK and it should pop up everywhere now. But KB Kentucky boy on Spotify. You know, got my singles out right now. Let me see. KB Kentucky boy on Real Demand TV. Y'all go to download for your Roku and Fire Stick and all your mobile devices. It can be like If it's
So,
one of them ones, if it's one of them ones, you know
you
what I
already
mean?
know. You already know. Well, all right then. Well, I am Schemo Dollars. This is Wolf Den. This is WPN Radio, the Wolf Den. This is the Network Spotlight Series. We've been sitting down with Kentucky Boy, one of the first wave artists that's been rocking with us since the beginning of WPN Radio, the Wolf Den. We can only send respects to him. We can only send love to him. We can only send support to him. Much love to you, my brother. I am Schemo Dollars. I guess we're going to go ahead and get out of here.
Yes, sir. Let's wrap it up. Respect, my boy. All the black.
Yeah, we gone.
All right, one.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody, man. And there you have it. This is WPN Radio, the Wolf Den. This has been a network spotlight for Kentucky Boy, a first waiver. And we just want to say much love, much love, much love. Catch us on all major platforms. I am Schemo Dollars. This is WPN Radio, the Wolf Den. More interviews to come, more icons to come, more of everything. Shout out Alpha 24, shout out to Wolf Den, shout out to the conglomerate, shout out to everybody that's behind the scenes. We're gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. What we do about this time?
That's what's up. Move free.